Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's cut it out, and that should get the job done. McTominay. McTominay!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still goalless. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rijkaard. Bebeto. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. That's going in strongly.
Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Bebeto. Conte. Eze. He is through here. Eze's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a sharp pass. McTominay. And he's intervened well there. Zanetti. For Conte. And it's Eze. Tries to play it through. And he's certainly onside here. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Bale. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, terrible pass. Conte. Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Indonesia really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an imaginative pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chiellini plays it forward. Conte. Zanetti. Bale. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Zanetti, a probing pass. Batistuta's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eze. McTominay wins the duel this time. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. And he shoots! Oh, good-looking ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Griezmann. McTominay. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Albert Ferrer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, Bale. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've got a throw. Over to the other side. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Batistuta chasing after it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Conte driving on and making good progress. And it's Rijkaard. Indonesia moments now away from seeing this one out. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that will be it. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy.
And the finish! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos looks to get on the end of this. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Could be danger here. He's had a shot. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Chiellini. Roll, concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Always onto this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Taken back almost at once. Rashford. Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. That's a throw. Forlan crosses. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they've got rid. Forlan had a really good go at breaking through, but oh, what a mistake! Beckenbauer clears. Back to the keeper it goes. Still goalless at the moment. Thuram. Beckenbauer. McTominay. And it's Forlan. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Oh, good read.
He read that read.
McTominay! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
The most accurate pass. Szoboszlai. Matches Cunha. Shot at goal! Goal! Nice! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chiellini.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Szoboszlai. Nice looking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Raul. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! Sticks it away!
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Albert Ferrer. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? McTominay. That's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns and goes back. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Zanetti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And a chance! And he's heaved it away. And it's McTominay. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Indonesia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Attention, changement.
So it's back to business.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram. And it's McTominay. Beckenbauer. And it's Thuram. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Opts for safety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chiellini. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rashford. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he plays one through. Bale is face to... It's Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Beckenbauer. Thuram. Albert Ferrer. And it's Thuram. To Thuram. Chiellini. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Zanetti. McTominay. And it's Chiellini. That's Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zanetti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckenbauer. Chiellini. A probing pass. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Conte. Plays the return pass. Messi. Nicely spread. It's played through for him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Changement pour Nice. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Griezmann. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Stood up well to him there. And it's Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rashford.
Temps additionnel.
The final seconds now. And it's Batistuta. And here's Messi. And it's been shipped out wide. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for... you.